At this time, all participants are in listen-only mode. Later, you will have the opportunity to ask questions during the question and answer session. It is now my pleasure to turn the conference over to Joseph. Please go ahead.
All right, thanks, Luke. Hello, and welcome everyone to the last conference call of the month of March. Hard to believe it, but we're a quarter of the way through the year out tomorrow, and so we've got some exciting stuff in store for you. First, you can see it's just me and all my friends here on the call. Joe Steffen, Director of Van Operations. But as always, I'm going to start with some safety information. So you've probably been talking to your dispatchers about this a little bit. But one of the tools that are in trucking now that were not in trucking 24, 25 years ago when I started here at Warren Transport is adaptive cruise. So it's something that the Freightliners and Pete's and Volvos that our lease purchase guys use, and a lot of the guys that bring their own trucks on, have the ability to engage adaptive cruise. And it's a tool to utilize. It's not a crutch, but it's something that's very useful to help you maintain your following distance. So the default distance in the different models of Detroit Assurance or Bendix is 3.6 or 3.5 seconds. Some have adjustments on the steering wheel and some do not. But what they are proven to do through research is a few things. So number one is they will keep your following distance at 3.5 seconds by slowing you down when you're coming up on that vehicle that's just going marginally slower than you. They will reduce rear end collisions over the course of hundreds of thousands and millions of miles. We are going to run millions of miles every single year as a carrier, and so having a safe following distance like 85 to 90% of you do anyway is a great way to avoid rear end collisions. Remember, in 25 years of doing this, I have never had the party on the back end of a rear end collision not be found at fault. 100% of the time, the party that hits from the back, even if the guy in front did something wrong, the guy in the back is found at fault. So rear end collisions have got to be avoided 100% of the time. So the system is going to detect slower moving traffic. It's like you'll see it when traffic is way slowed down, and it's not going to slow you down fast enough for that. But what it does is it maintains a better following distance, a safer following distance when there's just a slightly slower traffic in front of you. It optimizes your engines are built for it. Believe it or not, the fuel economy is going to improve. Who doesn't want to make an extra few $100 a month by having improved fuel economy? A half a mile per gallon is going to be a huge amount of dollars in your pocket at the end of the month. So saving on fuel economy is a big deal. Brakes, tires, smoother transitions versus sudden stops and starts are going to put less wear and tear on your equipment. And it's going to help you to plan your day better. So please utilize it. If your vehicle is equipped with adaptive cruise, please utilize the adaptive cruise at the highest setting. Some have it on the steering wheel, and some you have to set it on the dash. But be sure to utilize that adaptive cruise to maintain your safe following distance. So speed is the next thing I want to talk about. We're getting through the first quarter of the year, like I mentioned at the onset of the call. And guess what? The weather is improving. Now, some days it's better than others, but the weather is improving, and there is that temptation to go a little faster. Boy, if I just go a little faster, I'll get a little more done. If you can reduce your speed by 5-10 miles per hour on average over the course of the week, also if you can reduce your idle by 25 or 40%, not even cutting it all out, but just reducing it, that is money that goes to your pocket. Fuel, I don't have to tell you, fuel is super expensive right now. So make sure you're doing the things that the professionals out there are doing to manage your fuel consumption so you minimize that cost that's going out. Secondly, make sure that your purchases are being made at discount locations so that you take advantage of the fuel discount programs. Again, that's not something that we get any spiff out of. There's nothing in it for us other than it puts more money into your pocket, which is to our benefit. Our benefit is when you make more money. A happy trucker is a good trucker in the company. So speed is one way to manage fuel. Fuel in general is something that's a huge deal to manage right now. Really, the next thing I want to talk about is just to let you know, we're going to have a conference call to tell you we're having a conference call. But in 2 days, so we're going to have another call with Lance Botterbeck and Jim Schomer, and there might be some others that join on the call as well, with some exciting news and information about what we're doing in the marketplace and things we're doing with customers and fuel and a lot of things. They're going to get really specific. We're not going to post it on Facebook. This is going to be an internal call for Warren drivers. It'll be at the same numbers that we send out to you every day, and that's going to be 3 o'clock Central Time on Thursday. I encourage everyone, talk to your friends who don't join these calls, get in on that one. Your dispatchers, your fleet manager is going to be calling to give you the information about that call, the timing, just to let you know there's some great information that is geared towards positive outcomes for our drivers about what's happening at the end of Q1 and going into the remaining 3 quarters of 2026. Okay. I've only got a couple other topics. So number one, my operational thing. I only got one operation topic for the day, and that one is very simple. It is a holiday on Sunday. It's Easter Sunday, and every year we have someone, whether it's dispatcher or driver or customer service rep or whoever, who underestimates the closures which occur on Good Friday. So this Friday, for every customer that we're going to, our dispatchers and customer service reps they're kind of like Santa Claus at Easter Bunny season. They're going to make that list. They're going to check it twice because we don't want to have you showing up somewhere on Friday that's closed. But you, as captain of your own ship, hold us accountable to it. We want to make sure that you are making sure that your locations are going to be open, because nobody wants to be out away from their home and family planning on making a delivery to find a customer closed. So make sure you're checking on your deliveries for Friday this week to confirm that they're open. Easter Monday can be a thing other places also, so make sure that you're checking on your Monday deliveries for next week. 2 more safety items, okay? So number one, we had a really good run on tire violations or lack thereof, but just last week we had 2 tire violations on inside drive tires. It always happens right before we had them, but folks, we got to have that urgency and intensity up. We cannot afford to let our peers beat us, and that's what happens when we have maintenance violation, is that our peers beat us. So we want to make sure that maintenance CSA score stays low, so when they see that 4-digit DOT number 1896 on the side of your truck, they give you the pass through instead of pulling you in for a deeper inspection. So we got to keep our basics, our maintenance basic down, and tires are the key. Tires are the key for that. And then the final safety thing is, it being the last part of the quarter, there's still a handful of people that don't want us to give them money. Can you believe it? Contractors out there that we are trying to give you an extra $50. No, maybe we're going to give it to you at the end of the year at the safety bonus time. But your quarterly training videos, the 3 quarterly training videos that go out from our safety department, folks, I know you have time. This business is a business of hurry up and wait. Go to eNugget Learning. Your driver code is your username. Your driver code is your password. Log in. Check your My Progress section of the Luma training session and identify any training videos that you need to watch. Get a little bit out of it. Have a little fun with it. Kill a little bit of time while you're waiting to get loaded, unloaded, or at a repair vendor. Please get those completed. Today is the day to get it done. It is the end of the first quarter. So we'd like you to get all the Q1 videos completed, and we'll be launching soon our Q2 training sessions, training module. And I think that's it. I think that's everything I got. I can't stress enough. It's going to be exciting. I don't want to. I don't have. I'm intentionally teasing it a little bit, but I want to make sure we get the word out to you here and elsewhere. It's just going to be some real exciting stuff. We got the company president, vice president going to be on a call with you, our contractors only, not on Facebook. This is only on phone call on Thursday at 3 p.m. So looking forward to getting people joining that same number as you call in here. For those on Facebook, if you don't have the number handy, your dispatchers are going to be calling you and giving you the information to call in as well. So with that, Luke, can you remind our callers how to register for a question?
Hi everyone, if you have a question, please go ahead and press #1 on your telephone keypad. Again, that's #1, and you'll be placed in the queue in the order received. You can exit the queue by using the same command. Once again, if you have a question, please press #1. I don't see any questions, sir.
All right. Well, I'm excited. We got a quarter out of the way, 3 quarters to go. Things are perking up here at Warren Transport in the trucking industry. It's a great time to be in this business. I'm excited you're here with us. Looking forward to have it be a great next month. Thanks and have a safe day.
Thank you, everyone.